in the Rodgers-McCarthy era, just in terms of that dozen years, just having the conversation about what other GOAT quarterbacks have been in the league. Rodgers and McCarthy kind of lead the league in needing to run the table in order to save a season and make the playoffs and go on a run. I mean, Brady and Breeze. I'm just going through the Big Ben. Even maybe Phillip Rivers is the only other one right now that they've got to go on a run all the time. It just seems that they're always in the relax or chill out mode or whatever. And so my question for you is that if McCarthy does go, who do you think would be the right fit for Rodgers as he approaches his dotage years and his final window of opportunity to try and bring another one to Titletown?
You know, that's interesting. The issue with a guy like Aaron Rodgers is you have such a talent and a guy who really is stubborn. He wants to do it his way. He's kind of bullish, if you will, and so you have to have a coordinator, head coach guy that can challenge not only his intellect, but him on the football field. And there's not too many guys out there that can do that I feel like he will respect enough. Like, you know, we were a few weeks ago talking about the comparison if they were to swap, like Belichick and Aaron were to have that relationship and have been with one another, would it have been as great as Tom Brady? I'm not so sure. I believe that it would, or better, but you have to have a head coach that can come in, that has been proven that they can win, that's been proven that they have had success offensively, and can be smarter than your quarterback. I think that is a huge, because Aaron Rodgers, he feels like he's so smart that he can outthink. When you think about just managing the game, he shows frustration with the way Mike McCarthy manages the game, not just play calling, but just managing the game. He feels like he is smarter than Coach McCarthy, and maybe he is. I'm not sure. And he knows so much. You have to have a guy that can kind of bottle that and kind of caress that, but at the same time, squeeze everything out of him that you possibly can. And I don't think Mike McCarthy has been able to do that.
So who would be that guy? Who's that guy who's won in the league, who knows quarterbacking, who could be able to challenge him, look him right in the eye, and say, "Let's go, Rudd"? It's not somebody from the college level, I don't think, right?
No, I don't think so.
It's not Lincoln Riley. Let's hook Lincoln Riley up with him. It's not like could it be somebody that brings in, I'm serious here, that brings in like what? Tedford, somebody who's from back in his day, or he respects from that tree. I was going to say,
a guy in the booth right now who said he would only come out for one job should reconsider this job. Bruce Arians.
So Bruce Arians has the ability. He's got the ring from his Steeler days. He's done it with Luck, Carson Palmer. He's been there. He's done that.
And he's a big personality. Like, he will tell Aaron exactly what he's doing wrong, what he needs to fix.
And maybe he could bring with him the guy who has been spectacular calling plays in his first 3 regular season games, calling plays, Freddie Kitchens, right? He comes from the Arians world, but the Browns aren't going to let him out of the building the way that Mayfield's been playing.
So. Well, the Browns should just make him head coach.
Who, Arians?
Or Freddie Kitchens.
Oh, stop. This is crazy. He has as much experience being a head coach as he would as Condoleezza Rice.
If Baker Mayfield likes him.
No, I understand. And this is another thing, too. I shouldn't say that stuff. How many times did you see the same coordinators hired over and over and over and over again? And now here comes a guy who was the running backs coach who had never called plays in a regular season game before. He did it in week 4 of the preseason this year, and he has been dynamite, dialing up plays for Baker Mayfield, who is feeling it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.